All right, let's jump in. Today we're looking at my Greek Taverna. It's that Greek spot over on Elkcam Blvd in Deltona.
Yeah, 2772 Elkcam. It's got a pretty solid Yelp score, right?
Yeah.
Like 4.4 stars.
Exactly, with almost 50 reviews. So we wanted to, figure out what makes this particular Deltona diner stand out for people, especially with the food.
Because when you see that kind of consistent praise, it's usually more than just, oh, the food was okay. There's something specific people are liking.
Right. And Yelp lists a bunch of popular dishes: Greek salad, chicken souvlaki, grilled octopus, even Greek lasagna.
Lamb chops, moussaka.
Yeah, a pretty decent range. Gives us a good map for what people are ordering and, well, raving about.
Okay, so let's get into the specifics. Lisa M's review from July 2024 really jumped out. She called it one of the best she's found.
And she even compared it to places in Orlando, didn't she?
She did. Said it stacked up really well, maybe even better. That's saying something for a local spot.
It really is. Orlando's got a busy food scene, so what did she love so much? The food specifically. Okay, so she started with the grilled octopus appetizer, called it tender, mentioned good olive oil, good spices, the details.
Tender octopus is a good sign. Take skill. And good oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, basics done well.
Then the house dipping oil with the baguette. She said it was garlicky and herby and crusty but light. Sounds like a strong start.
Definitely. That first impression, the bread, the apps, it sets the tone, right?
Totally. And the avego soup, she went into detail. Lemony but not bitter, thick but not gloppy.
The classic lemon soup. Tricky balance.
Right. And she said just the right amount of chicken that was still moist. Seems like they nailed it.
That's high praise for a Vigolamino. Getting the texture and the lemon just right, plus moist chicken. Impressive.
And her dad got the lamb chops. Cooked exactly medium rare, like he asked.
Oh, nice. Precision cooking.
Yeah, she described them as tender, juicy, and flavorful with a light char. Sounds pretty perfect for lamb chops.
Can't argue with that. Tender, juicy, flavorful. That's the goal. Hitting the temp spot on is key.
Then her own dish, the gyro platter. She said the meat was some of the most tender yet crispy meat I've had in a long time.
Tender and crispy. Okay, that's interesting. How do they manage that?
Good question. Maybe how they slice it or roast it.
Huh.
And the tzatziki, creamy, garlicky, and lightly cucumber flavored. She liked that it wasn't too cucumbery.
Tailoring it slightly. Good tzatziki is crucial for a gyro platter. Sounds like they found a nice balance there.
And get this, even the sides got high marks. She usually dislikes Greek green beans.
Oh, really? They can be kind of mushy sometimes.
Right. But she loved theirs. Mentioned warming spices and the tomato sauce, not overpowering. And the lemon potatoes.
Let me guess. She loved them. Seems to be a theme.
Yeah. She said they melt in your mouth with the perfect lemon balance, not too sour. Like every part of the meal worked.
That's great. Good sides really elevate the whole thing. And nailing those classic lemon potatoes is a must for a Greek place.
She also mentioned good service, nice atmosphere, clean, bright, comfy booths. Said she'll be a regular. Sounds like a winner.
Yeah, it paints a really complete picture. Good food, good service, nice place. That's how you build loyalty.
Okay, moving to Jen H., October 2024. She also loved the look of the place. Beautiful decor, clean, felt upscale for Deltona.
Atmosphere matters. Makes the food taste even better sometimes,
True. And she also raved about the bread and oil, said it was amazing and she'd be dreaming of it.
See? That bread and oil again. Must be something special they're doing there. High quality oil, maybe? Good bread?
Could be. But here's another important point from her review. The owner, Nick, personally handled her son's nut allergy. Came to the table, reassured them.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic service. Especially with allergies, that personal attention makes a huge difference. Shows they really care.
Absolutely. Builds massive trust. She gave them a head minute.
100 out of 10? Okay.
And was just thrilled to have a nice restaurant in Deltona with excellent service.
Yeah.
Sounds like this diner is really hitting a sweet spot for the locals.
It really does. Fulfilling a need, it seems.
Then there's Jeff W., March 2025. He did take out, but still felt the vibe. Mentioned a welcoming atmosphere and helpful owner, Christine.
Consistency, even with takeout. That's good to see.
Yeah.
Shows the service culture is strong.
And he ordered a ton of stuff. Charcuterie, gyros, souvlaki, those lemon potatoes again, 2 kinds of baklava.
Wow, a real feast.
And verdict, everything was great. Simple as that. Plus, he also shouted out the outstanding service. So quality across the board, it seems.
That's impressive. Ordering that much variety and having it all land well speaks volumes about their kitchen's consistency.
Kathy H., August 2024. She found big flavor in a small, unassuming plaza. Called it a hidden gem, basically.
Love those finds. Sometimes the best food is tucked away.
She mentioned attentive service, attempting dessert tray, but yeah, focused on the food, reasonably priced, and, in a word, delicious. Caps lock and all.
Haha, she means it then.
And guess what she called the best I've ever had?
Uh-oh, don't tell me. The lemon potatoes.
Bingo. Best ever. She's planning to make it her go-to place. Those potatoes are legendary, apparently.
Seriously, we need to talk about these potatoes. They must be doing something right there. Declaring it a go-to is a big commitment.
Scott R., July 2024, short, punchy review. Food was awesome. 3 exclamation points.
Can't miss that enthusiasm. What did he like?
Well-seasoned chicken souvlaki, hummus appetizer, straightforward praise for the food quality.
Nice. Sometimes simple is best. Just awesome.
And again, great, very attentive and pleasant service. Knowledgeable servers making suggestions, like the warm and pleasant Greek Isles decor too.
Sounds like the whole package is clicking for most people. Food, service, vibe.
Linda D., October 2024. Another simple but powerful one. We loved everything about it.
Everything, okay.
Yep, delicious food, excellent service, and she felt like she was in Mykonos when she walked in. That's some strong ambiance they've created.
Wow, transporting people to Mykonos and Deltona. But yeah, that feeling probably starts because the food and service are already making them happy.
Good point. Then Alexandra H., January 2025. Service was amazing. Food was delicious. I will definitely be going back. The gyro was amazing.
Another vote for the gyro. It's definitely emerging as a standout favorite.
Seems like it. Larry P., February 2025, echoed a lot of this. Nice decor, attentive servers, and great Greek food for a reasonable price. His recommendations.
Let me guess. Gyro.
Gyro and grilled octopus. Those two keep coming up. Seems like a good value proposition too.
Quality service, atmosphere, price. Sounds like they found that winning formula for a local favorite.
We even heard from an out-of-towner. Jacob W. from Baltimore visited February 2025.
Oh, interesting. What did a visitor think?
Called it an amazing little spot. Staff were courteous and attentive, but he stressed the food was the star of the show. Notice the attention to detail.
Okay, the food focus again. What specifically?
Mentioned a really fresh salad with amazing feta and said the moussaka looked delicious. He strongly recommended it for being well-priced and even better tasting food.
Impressing visitors is always a great sign. Shows the quality isn't just, good for the area, but genuinely good food. Amazing feta makes a difference too.
Then Pat N., a local, reviewed in Feb 2025, calls it a great family restaurant that serves authentic Greek. Said they've been multiple times, always fresh, varied menu, homemade sauces.
Repeat local customers are the bedrock. Right. And authentic is high praise. Homemade sauces. Nice touch.
And guess what Pat called the best I have ever had? It wasn't the potatoes this time.
Oh, okay. What was it? The baklava.
The hummus.
The hummus. Wow. Okay. Best ever hummus. That's a bold claim. There's a lot of hummus out there.
I know, right? Pat also mentioned fast and friendly service in an intimate setting and just seemed really happy there in Deltona. Seems like this diner is genuinely loved.
Yeah, that deep local appreciation, especially praising authenticity and freshness over multiple visits, that really tells a story about consistent quality.
Then there was Candy Ann T., November 2024. Her review was just pure excitement. Started with, woohoo, finally, a real restaurant in Deltona. All caps, like 10 exclamation points.
Oh, sounds like she felt Deltona was waiting for a place like this. That's passion.
Totally. She went into so much detail, loved the music, the decor, the vibe. Then the food. Tzatziki was thick, cucumber packed and flavorful. Salads were fresh.
Okay, getting into the nitty gritty. What about the mains?
Chicken souvlaki. Juicy and out of this world, perfect herb citrus balance. Keftids, the meatballs, moist. Could see the spices, cooked perfectly. Her descriptions were really vivid.
Juicy souvlaki, moist meatballs. Sounds like they understand how to cook proteins properly. Not dry, good flavor. That's key.
And yes, she mentioned the lemon potatoes too. Described them as buttery, soft, but not mushy and packed with lemon flavor. Said she wanted to try making them at home.
Another one for the potatoes. And inspiring home cooking. That's a huge compliment to the chef.
She also liked the desserts Flushers, a chocolate cake that wasn't too sweet. And she chatted with the owner, Christina, liked how she engaged with customers. Plus, she felt it was super affordable for a 4-course quality meal.
That owner interaction keeps popping up. And affordability for that level of quality. That combination is hard to beat. Sounds like a fantastic overall value.
We also saw a quick one from Three Palms First, April 2025. Awesome food and phenomenal service. Called out a server, Kimberly, for being amazing.
Specific staff shout-outs are always nice.
Yep, and they mentioned fresh spices, perfectly cooked lamb, and said appetizers, entrees, desserts were all out of this world. Short, sweet, very positive.
Reinforces the pattern, right? Awesome food, awesome service.
And finally, Eric P., October 2024. He visited late, mentioned a wait and service being a bit slow.
Ah, okay, a little hiccup potentially.
Potentially, yeah. But even with that, his conclusion was the food was all very fresh and tasted great.
Interesting. So the food quality overcame the service slowness for him.
Seems so. He specifically loved the gyro meat, called it the softest he's ever had, like the whole platter, salads, falafel, garlic hummus too. So even on maybe an off night service-wise, the food still delivered.
That really says something about the food itself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That its quality can shine through, even if other aspects aren't perfect at that moment.
Mm-hmm. So summing up, the community vibe around my Greek Taverna, especially concerning the food, is overwhelmingly positive. We keep hearing about fresh ingredients, really flavorful dishes.
Yeah, that grilled octopus, the gyro, those famous lemon potatoes.
Yeah.
The care in preparation seems to come through again and again in what people are saying.
Absolutely. Specific dishes get called out constantly, and just the general feeling is that people are having really delicious, satisfying meals there.
It seems clear that the food quality is a primary driver of their popularity in Deltona.
So for our listeners, if you find yourself in Deltona and you're craving Greek food, the local buzz, focusing strongly on how good the food is, suggests my Greek Taverna is definitely worth considering.
Based on all this feedback, yeah, it sounds like a place that's earned its reputation for serving consistently tasty Greek dishes.
Which kind of leads to a final thought for everyone listening. When you go to a new Greek restaurant, what's your go-to dish? The one you order to sort of test the waters and see if they really know their stuff? What makes a Greek meal truly satisfying for you? Something to think about.